Good morning, sir. Okay, we are going to start with attendance. Could you please turn on the video? Anish,
Present, sir.
Vikrant,
Present, sir.
Somapal,
Yes, sir.
Karanbir, Harjot,
Present, sir.
Shaina,
Sir.
Monisha,
Present, sir.
Shruti, Shehbaz,
Lisa Shruti is present.
Shehbaz,
Present, sir.
Tanu,
Present, sir.
Tanu, and then Ranveer,
Present, sir.
Sahil,
Present, sir.
Mohit, Tushar,
Present, sir.
okay, Navneet Kaur, Navjot Kaur,
Present, sir.
another Navjot Kaur,
Present, sir.
Komalpreet,
Komalpreet. Present, sir.
Devjot,
Present, sir.
Kapil,
Present, sir.
Abjot,
Present, sir.
Sarvapuri,
Present, sir.
Manveer Singh, Bhavesh,
Present, sir.
Vanshika,
Present, sir.
Sumanpreet,
Present, sir.
Sukhpreet,
Present, sir.
Sukhmanpreet,
Present, sir.
Simranjeet,
Present, sir.
Robanpreet Kaur,
Present, sir.
Present, sir. Rajwinder.
okay, Twinkly Jyot,
Present, sir.
Parminder Kaur, Neha,
Present, sir.
Muskan,
Present, sir.
Mehakdeep Kaur,
Present, sir.
Manjot Kaur,
Present, sir.
Manjot Kaur,
Present, sir.
Manisha,
Present, sir.
Lovepreet Singh,
Present, sir.
Lovepreet Kaur,
Present, sir.
Kulvinder,
Present, sir.
Karanveer,
Present, sir.
Jobanpreet,
Present, sir.
Jobanpreet Singh, Ratanpreet Kaur,
Present, sir.
Jaspal, Harmeet Singh,
Present, sir.
Gurmanjot Singh,
Present, sir.
Gurleen Kaur,
Present, sir.
Bhurinder Singh,
Present, sir.
Ashdeep Singh,
Present, sir.
Arjun,
Present, sir.
Amanbir Singh,
Present, sir.
Amandeep Kaur, Amandeep Kaur, Akash,
Present, sir.
just give me 1 second. Push the button back.
सर कितने गए
Remote. 70% gas.
ਕਿਹੜੀ ਅਸਾਈਨਮੈਂਟ
ਪਿਛਲੀਆਂ ਟੈਸਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ
ਟੈਸਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ।
ਟੈਸਟ ਵੀ ਆ ਗਈ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਆ
ਕਿਹੜਾ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਗਿਆ
Okay, we are going to continue. Yes, Manjot, you're looking very happy. Everything is okay? Manjot,
Not happy but tensed, sir,
why
because
tense?
of our previous class.
Okay, what happened
I
with the
was not
previous
able
thing?
to send my test
Okay, then,
because of the network problem, and now I
so,
am tense.
so,
Not happy.
okay. I have already mentioned to you. So people who are requesting me 1 or 2 minutes, this problem will continue, right? I told you before that. Even starting after the lab, I have already mentioned. So these are the problems you people face. Make sure you are aware about that one. And the last moment, I told you, if the time I have given 10:30, let's suppose 10:30, it will not upload. So
But sir,
make
I
sure
don't know why it takes too much time to upload.
yeah, because of your system, we don't have any problem. Every day I'm, uploading the very lengthy file, so I don't have any issue.
And I also
You-
send you the mail. And in a mail
I
I
told you
attached.
the accept it, I don't accept. I already tell you. The rules are rule, right? You have to understand. You have to know about that. When you are coming to this Canada, are you in Canada?
Yes, sir.
So you don't know the rules here? The rule is rule. Anybody, everyone will follow the rules. Yes or no?
Yes.
So make sure you have to also, what you call it, follow the rules in Canada as well, right? You got my point.
Yes. But
So
sir, what's about the marks?
excuse me, Manjot, I didn't complete. So what's the difference? Why these people, they already, the progress very well. You have to understand the purpose of the implementation. So we don't have an implementation in our countries. Is that clear?
But sir, it's a request, sir.
Unsure, Anish, I didn't ask you. I'm talking with this one. I have already mentioned to you the from the beginning. The people who talk too much, they will, but at the end, so they will, they have an issue. That's I know. This is my 20 years experience. I told you that I'm going to increase the time, but still you will see this problem will be continued. What do you think? This is episode. So one episode will over, another will start.
No,
Of course
sir.
not, right?
No, sir.
So,
We are really sorry for that. But sir, it happened because of the network
so what's
problems, sir.
okay? So if you will go here for the exam and you fail, the what you call it, the driving license, what do you think?
But
Again, he
sir,
will ask you, excuse me, Anjali. Again, this topic is already over, right? So today we are talking about the. Is there any quiz today?
sir, please give us some time so that we can upload, sir. It will spoil our future, sir.
Anesh, you are disturbing my, the schedule. What I have to do it, right? So today we have a quiz. I know. Please update me. Is there any activity today?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. 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 Just give me 1 second. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do it here. So we are already behind our schedule. The quiz one will be tomorrow. Okay. So quiz one will be tomorrow, and what you call it, test one will be on Saturday because the test one should be on 22nd. Already we are behind 1 week, from our the schedule. Is that clear? So tomorrow we will have the the quiz one, so which will be the 7.5%, and the test one will be on Saturday, which has the 15%. Is that clear? The message is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Sir, it's MCQs or
Yeah, it's multiple choice question. Okay, so I want to help you in this way. Okay, so now
Oh, please, Karen.
the coverage we already what are the topics we have covered. So we have covered the how to create the yeah. I'm not sure. So this is a 16 commands or 20 commands. How many commands we have it? About 20, right? Okay, so we will go through a little bit more and then we will continue. Come on, Paul. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please focus on our discussion.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Monisha, you are still talking with your friend, Shaina? Shaina, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Why you turn off your video?
So we were talking about the quiz.
Sir, I have logged in from my phone also.
Okay. Okay, so now we are going to, oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Now we are going to start okay, so let me, because we have to also do the one assignment as well, You have to submit the assignment one as well. We have to, okay, so just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so for the tomorrow, the quiz one, 7.5%, and the test one will be on Saturday. Okay. So make sure so everyone will aware about that one. Okay. The next. Sarvapuri, Arshdeep, Joban, Tushar, so they turned off their videos. Bhavesh, Lovepreet, Gurvinder. Yes, Tushar, what's your question?
Sir, today I logged in from my HP laptop made 2015, so it does not have any webcam.
So,
Because sir, my internet connection is cut off, so I continue my class from my friend's Wi-Fi. So that's why I am using my laptop, which is too much old. So that's why, sir, I am not able to open my webcam.
okay, so no problem. So, but make
Thank you,
sure
sir.
tomorrow, if your webcam is not working, straight away 0 marks.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Is
sir.
that clear? So for the
Yes, sir.
exams, we cannot, what you call it, give you the permission. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So make
Excuse
sure
me,
you,
sir.
yes, Bhavesh.
Sir, I have logged on from my phone. In next 5 minutes, my laptop will be done rebooting. Then I will log on from laptop. Then my video will be on.
Okay. Thank you for informing. Twinkly Youth, are you there?
Yes,
Okay. Okay, so let me see. Okay. Show me. So let me on the students. We have a Manjot Kaur. We have two students with the same name. Okay, one I can see, 1120. Another Manjot. Is she?
My camera is on, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. And Navjot Kaur. So we have two Navjots. So both are here. Could you please acknowledge me?
Yes, sir.
So one is acknowledged. What about the second one?
Yes, sir.
Both are here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Manisha is here.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so we are going to continue. Okay, so Manisha, tell me what are the commands we have done last time before the lab?
That was the CH mode, and that's CH mode, sir.
CH mode and the CH ownership, So the how
Yes,
to
sir.
change the permissions and the ownership, right? So these are the two commands we have
Um,
focused.
there was a read, write, and
Yeah, so that is the the CH mode, So when
yes,
we are giving the permissions, right? Another we have seen the ownership, okay? So how we have changed the ownership. Okay, so today we will look at here the how to create, how to add a user in our Linux. Is that clear? The agenda is clear to everyone? Could you please acknowledge me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
just give me 1 second.
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can I take break for 5 minutes?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so everyone can see my screen.
All of you.
Yes,
There
sir.
should be some log files
Yes,
got
sir.
copied here. Can you see the log files? This was my code, right? Along with the line numbers, you can put -n. This particular line, this is getting printed here. So you can write some programming code and everything you can do. Lot of things can be done. Okay. You got something here. Okay. So a lot of things can be done with the awk command. Very, very important command. Okay. You do some programming part also there. See, this file is a database file which is columns.
Yes, just one. Yeah, that's I'm observing. Don't worry. Okay, just wait. Just wait and see. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think the last time we have done it till here, right? Now we are going to continue.
Processing, awk. These are very important commands which will be used in scripting also here. Let me just take one particular example about awk here. What you can do with the awk. We are working with the same file here, /etc/password. See what is the default behavior of awk. The command is awk. I would like to print everything here from the database file called etc password. See, this is a default behavior. This is just equal to cat/etc/password. But apart from cat, awk can do lot of things. See some real-time examples, all of you. Since in this particular file here, /etc/password file, this file is a database file which is colon separated. That means each and every field is colon separated. You see the colon separated here. The first field is the username. The second field is mask password, UID, GID. This is for description, home directory, and the login shell. Every field is separated by colon. Suppose if you want to print only specific field, the command you can do is print. I would like to print the first field. $1 will be the first field. Okay. So here,
Yes, Jobanpreet, what's your question? Jobanpreet, you raise your hand.
Sir, I missed the attendance. My microphone was not working that time.
So,
So please mark me present.
no, you consider today is absent. Okay. Is that
Okay.
clear? Yes. So make sure you have to also understand, I know the what you call it. Listen, so the what we are doing. If there's any question related to the topic, okay, this thing you can also tell me at the end of the class as well, right? Yes or no, Joban?
Yes, sir.
I thought you have some question about this command. So make sure you have to understand the the situation. So you have to understand the situation. Then you have to ask the question. So this time we are not talking about the attendance, right? We are not talking about the lab, right?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Thank you very much. So try to understand. Thank you. I will look at your attendance at the end. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
ഞാനാ ചെയ്യുന്നത്
Look, hello.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. So what happened to my laptop? Restarted. Okay, we are going to continue. Tanu, please focus on the I'm looking at you as well. So be careful.
I'm writing the AWK commands.
Okay, very good. I like. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the video which we maybe stopped. Okay, we will continue.
So the audio is not coming with the video.
Oh, sorry. I think my configuration also I was reset it. Yeah, thank you.
Has been deleted. And for substitution, the old string and the new string, the word.
Okay, I think that we have finished till this point. Now we will look at here. So make sure you will be ready. You can write down all the commands which we are going to discuss now.
Will get substituted with the word called XYZ. Okay? Let's say in this particular file, you got some empty lines. See, all of you. You run the command cat file. How many lines you have? Total, you got 10 lines. You want to remove these empty lines. In order to remove the empty lines here, sed -e. Now, empty lines will start with caret, ends with dollar. I want to delete all the empty lines from the file called file. See here.
Okay, so in this command, so what we are going to do, so in the previous, you can see the output of the file. Here we have 10 lines, and from 4 to 10, so these are the empty lines. How to remove the empty lines? So this is a command. So set -e, and then now you will see here this is called the expressions, So we are going to start with the dollar symbol. This is a caret symbol. I also go to the end of the line with the dollar symbol /d. We are going to delete the empty lines, and then we will specify the file name. So this is the way we are going to eliminate the empty lines from the file. Is that clear? Do you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All empty lines has been deleted. The starting of the line will always proceed with caret symbol, and the ending of the line refers to $sign. The starting to the $sign, delete all the empty lines. See, now only these 3 lines got displayed here. The lines from 4 to 10 has been deleted. Okay, so like this you can work with sed command. Sed is very, very important. Sed is used for replacing the text in the file. Okay, now then we'll talk about awk command. Now it is mostly used for pattern scanning and processing. Awk. These are very important commands which will be used in scripting also here. Let me just take one particular example.
Okay, write down this command, so then I will move to the next.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Muskan.
Sir, in set command, after writing slash, there is space in comma, sir.
Yeah, in comma, yeah, space.
Okay, sir.
Okay, everyone has written this one.
About awk here, what you can do with the awk. We are working with the same file here, /etc/password. See what is the default behavior of awk. The command is awk. I would like to print everything here from the database file called etc password. See, this is a default behavior. This is just equal to cat/etc/password.
Okay, so look at this one. Okay, so what he wants to display. Okay, off print. If you see the password is equal to cat. Okay, let me see.
But apart from cat, awk can do lot of things. See some real-time examples, all of you. Since in this particular file here, /etc/password file, this file is a database file which is colon separated. That means each and every field is colon separated. You see the colon separated here. The first field is the username. The second field is mask password, UID, GID. This is for description, home directory, and the login shell. Every field is separated by colon. Suppose if you want to print only specific field, the command you can do is print. I would like to print the first field. $1 will be the first field. Okay. So here, what is the field limiter? The field limiter is colon. See, only the first field will be printed. Likewise, if you want to print the last field NF, the last field will be printed. If you want to print multiple fields, for example, like $1, okay, $1 and last field, the first field and the last field. You see, all of you? You want to put some design in between, you can also do that. Okay, you put double quotes there, something like this. You see, this is the first field and this is the last field. In between, you got something here. Okay, so a lot of things can be done with the awk command. Very, very important command. Okay, you do some programming part also there. See, I just got a file called employee.txt. I just got some records of employees. I've got list of employees in different field. This is employee ID and the last field. You see, all of you? You want to put some design in between, you can also do that. Okay? You put double quotes there, something like this. You see? The last field will be printed. If you want to print multiple fields, for example, like $1, okay? $1 and last field.
Okay, so now you can see here that we are talking about the AWK command, awk command. So you can see here that we have multiple ways to print the values, So now you will see here. So we are going to print the first, the field and the last field. How? Through the, the dollar symbol one and the dollar symbol NF. So these are the ways you are going to print out the values through the awk command. So you can write down. So then I will show you the next command, which is very important. Okay, so if you have written this command, so now focus on this command.
The first field and the last field. You see, all of you? You want to put some design in between, you can also do that. Okay? You put double quotes there, something like this.
Okay, so now you can write on this one. So now we are going to separate the both, the fields, and then you want to put some pattern. So this is the way you can do it. Please write down this command. Okay, I'm going to move next one.
You see, this is the first field and this is the last field. In between, you got something here. Okay? So a lot of things can be done with the awk command. Very, very important command. Okay? You do some programming part also there. See, I just got a file called employee.txt. I just got some records of employees.
Okay, so for this one, so what you have to do, so you have to create the file with the employee.txt. So where you are going to store these values. Okay, so 100, maybe the employee ID, name, first name, then the role, maybe the department, and then the maybe the what you call it, the salary. So this is the way. Okay, so now if you look at here, when we're talking about this one, for this one, you have to create the employee.txt file. So what I want so from all of you guys, could you please create the employee.txt file? So from everyone, could you please create the employee.txt file? Then you can understand the commands when you're going to run, when you will execute the commands. So for this one, so you make sure you have this file first. There you go. Only are you going to create the file? Hello? Could you please acknowledge me?
Yes, sir.
So we are creating the file.
Okay, good. Hurry up. Okay, I'm going to move the next one. Please look at the video.
Got list of employees in different field. This is employee ID. This is employee name, employee designation, which department they are working with, and what is employee salaries. Okay, you see some examples in awk command here. Awk, the first field, I want to print all of you from the employee ID who is greater than 200. See, it will print greater than 200. What?
So I have already mentioned to you. So this command will work when you have this file, right? So you can see here, I want, so what is that dollar symbol one? So those people show me who has the, the ID is greater than 200. You can see here. So the 200, so is a 300, 400, 500, and their salaries will be, what you call it? 300, 400, 500, and their name, designation, salary, everything is showing. So dollar symbol one means we are going to compare this column, this field. If the field greater than 200, please show me all those records. So this is the way it will work. Okay, write down this command. I'm just waiting. Okay, I'm going to continue.
What is the greater than 200? 300, 400, 500. Only this is getting printed here. So you can write some programming code and everything you can do. Lot of things can be done. Okay. So this is all about the awk command. Okay. You got something called alias. See, I can type ls command, ls-l command, or I can type ll command also. You see, the command is alias. Clear should be alias just cls. I can type clear or I can type cls, which will clear the screen. But there are 17 similar ones, it seems.
Okay, you understand about this one. So I'm going to give the alias, the another name. So we are going to write on the command clear to clear the screen. So instead of the clear, I want to give the shortcut name CLS. So for this reason, you have to create the alias. The clear is equal to CLS. So this variable is equal to the clear command. So whenever you will write down, so it will show you this like that. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, please write down this command. Okay, I'm going to continue.
Okay, unalias clear. The syntax is alias CLS is equal to clear. CLS, which will clear the screen. That means rather than running this lengthy command, I'm aliased to CLS. If you want to see all alias commands there, you can run the command called alias. There you can find out the alias for this particular command. If you want to remove that,
I think he has done it before wrong. So the command should be CLS equal to clear. Okay, alias CLS equal to clear. So I think this is a right thing.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Bhavesh.
Sir, in this we can use both commands CLS and clear.
Yeah, you can use both, but here we are just giving you the way, right? So sometimes the people they like the the shortcut, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the shortcut CLS, right? So it's up to you. So CLS you want to write a clear, but clear you can see how many we have characters CLEAR. So we have 5 characters, but in CLS 3 characters, right? So then you have to understand the administrator point of view. So he has to do a lot of stuff. So he wants to write minimum, the characters. Did you get my
No,
point?
sir, I am saying like we used alias command, then we can use clear as well, or we have to use CLS only.
Yeah. Again, I tell you that you have a 2 ways. So you have your nickname, one is your complete name, right? You are using both, right?
Yes.
Maybe your friend call you the nickname, right? So you have a short name, right? So here
Yes,
is
sir.
the. So it's up to you. I told you that this is another way. Alias means you have another way. So if you maybe at this time clear, we have a 5 character I have mentioned to you. So you want to give the shortcut so you can do it. So CLS command. So instead of the clear, then you can use the CLS. If you forget to write on clear, it's no problem. It will work, right? It will not ask you the why you have written the clear CLEAR. Why you have not choose CLS? No, both command will work. Is that clear, Ravish?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
unalias CLS, alias will be removed. In the case if you want to
Okay, you see here, if you are not happy, so maybe you can unalias, so you will go back to the the original. Okay, so this is the way you can write down, and then we are working that. Look at the next.
Sir, can you show the prior commands to this?
Which command?
So the previous commands in which he corrected the CLS clear command.
This is already written, right? Alias CLS is equal to clear, right?
Sir, for me, it shows alias clear is equal to CLS.
Before it was okay. So just a minute. Okay, and then
ls-l command, or I can type ll command also. You see, the command is alias clear should be alias just cls. I can type clear or I can type cls, which will clear the screen.
so the Akash, you are saying this command is working for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Jaspal. So what's your question? Yeah, so you see here, the CLS is not found, but there are that's I'm saying this one. He said the Akash, no, it's working for me. But that's why I said that this command is not working. So that's we are going to discuss. Okay. So now I'm going to continue. Just see.
There are 17 similar ones, it seems. Okay, unalias clear. The syntax is alias cls is equal to clear. cls,
So the alias CLS is equal to clear. Okay, now we will see.
which will clear the screen. That means
Now understand? Could you please check this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So before that it was
similar
not
ones, it
working.
seems.
So that's why I said that
Okay,
you have to.
unalias clear. The syntax is alias cls is equal to clear.
Okay. Understand? So this is the right one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, everyone is agreed? Akash? No.
Yes, sir.
Paul? Okay.
cls, which will clear the screen. That means rather than running this lengthy command, I'm aliased to cls. If you want to see all alias commands there, you can run the command called alias. There you can find out the alias for this particular command. If you want to remove that, unalias cls alias will be removed. In the case if you want to see the history, you can run the command called history here. This is the history of the commands you executed, whichever.
Okay, so this is very good command. Sometimes you have written too many commands you want to see in one page, just write down history. So it will show you all the commands, what you have written. So before that, maybe you have written one command multiple times. Sometimes you have errors, it's not working. But here you can see the clearly all those commands which are working fine. Is that clear?
Command you want to
Yes, sir.
you want to execute this
Sorry. Okay.
particular
I'm going to continue, please.
command 282, automatically that command will be executed. What is 282? 282 is nothing but ls-l. ls-l will be executed.
You see,
Okay.
here, you see here. So when he has seen the history, so he wants to execute the 282 command. So now you can see here the 282 command he has the executed. So this is the exclamation symbol, right? Yes or no? Yes. That's
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Akash.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
So as we are talking about the package management in Ubuntu and different distributions of Linux operating system, so as an administrator, in order to manage packages in Ubuntu, you have to use the tool called apt-get. APT stands for Advanced Packaging Tool. Now using this particular command, you can manage packages in Ubuntu operating system. This will not be the same in other distributions. Since Linux is open source operating system, each and every provider has got its own tools to manage packages. For example, if you're working with Red Hat Enterprise Linux or CentOS, we have to make use of the tool called yum. Yum is the default package manager in Red Hat or CentOS, but in case of Ubuntu, apt or dpkg is the default package managers. So before we install packages there, first we need to update the existing package repositories. Since we are not doing anything from CD or DVD, we are just updating.
Okay, so make sure you have to understand. So what is the ept-get? So whenever you have to install the new software on the Ubuntu, so you have to use this command. So keep in mind. So this is the first command you have to write down. apt-get update. So you want to get the latest packages, okay? Updated packages. Then you are going to install, the package. Is that clear? Okay, we are going to look at apt-get update. So you will have the latest updates about the packages. Then we are going to install the packages. Okay.
The existing sources list. That means whenever we are trying to install a package, it is going to connect to one or more package repository servers which are there in the public world in internet. From there, automatically required packages will be downloaded and it will be installed. As you can see, one particular example here, I don't have a Vim editor. So it is asking me to install Vim.
Okay, so maybe there's some people they also have this issue. So when he has explained to the editors, if you don't have, so you can see here, apt install vim. So you can see here.
See, what is the command to install is? The command is apt install vim, or you can also run the command apt get, okay, install vim. Once you press enter, okay, apt install vim. So package update is not being done properly. So I'm just updating the package repositories once again. After that, we are supposed to install the packages now.
Okay, so before that, the apt install vim. So what is the error? So you have to understand. You have to learn from your errors. So that is the correction in IT field. So instead of you asking the question from here and there, if you will pay attention, if you will look at the error clearly, so then you can reach to the problem. Okay. So what is E? So error. So dpkg was interrupted. You must manually run sudo dpkg and then hyphen configure -e. So you have to correct this problem. Already clearly mentioned. Even many times I have seen the students when they were using the copy command, the mb command, source don't know, destination sometimes don't know, sometimes they don't follow. So make sure you have to understand. So now he is going to manually, install this, the configuration file. Then maybe he will install the Vim editor. The point is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in IT field, I already mentioned to you, you learn from the errors. Okay, I'm going to continue.
See, I'm using two different distributions here. This is CentOS. This is CentOS. In CentOS, we're not supposed to run apt-get command. apt-get command is used only on Ubuntu operating system. Suppose in case if you want to install package in CentOS, you have the command called yum install. I would like to install the package called Python, for example. Or
Okay, so for the different distributions, so we are going to use the Ubuntu. So we are going to use the apt-get install. But if you are going to use the CentOS distribution, the another version of the Linux, then we are not going to use the apt-get command. So that time we are going to use the yum. So sometime what will be happen? So you are a student. So if I have given you the one assignment or maybe any activity, okay, please install this package. So when you will search, you will see, oh, this is a command written yum install. And then you are going to write down this command yum. So when you write on the yum, it shows the error. How come it's not going to install? So make sure when you have this kind of situation, you have to understand straight away. Yum command is working on CentOS distribution, not for the Ubuntu. Is that clear? The message to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Whichever package you would like to install, you can install it. See, once you press enter, automatically what yum will do here, it will connect one or more package repositories. From there, the package will be downloaded automatically and the package will get installed. Like that, you got different operations based on the requirement. You know how to install package, how to verify package, how to remove a package, how to update a package from one version to other version. Using the different operations, you can manage packages in Linux operating system. So how we are using apt-get in Ubuntu operating system here, okay? The same thing we are doing on CentOS by using what? By using yum. See the difference. The command is what? The command is yum install Python. In case of Ubuntu, it is what? apt-get install and the package name. Yes, you want to download? Yes, download this and install the package. So are we connecting any CDs or DVDs? We are not installing any packages from OS installation DVD. All we are doing is you're connecting to online repository service. From there it is downloading and automatically the package is getting installed. Okay. Likewise in Ubuntu also, this is an action to install. This is an action to verify the package, whether it is installed or not. Yum list Python. Yeah, you should see under installed packages, Python has been installed. You want to remove the package, yum remove Python. This is to remove the package. See, the Python package will be removed. With all the dependencies, everything, Python package will be removed. Okay, see, there are so many dependencies for this particular package. I won't be removing.
Okay, so he is talking about more on CentOS. So then if you want to see the any software or any package is already installed, so you can, what are the commands you can write on the CentOS. So, but for the Ubuntu, we are going to do the apt-get command.
See, almost it is removing 100 plus packages, I believe. So I cancelled it. And if you want to update your package version, the command is yum update. If the new version is available, automatically Python will be updated from one version to other version. Same thing can be done on Ubuntu also. apt-get remove. I want to remove the package called vim. This is to remove the package. You want to search for a package, apt-cache, search and the package name. This is to search a package, whether package is installed or not. All these actions you can perform in different distributions of Linux operating system. We'll talk about a very important service in Linux. We'll talk about SSH. All of you, you know SSH? SSH is nothing but secure shell, and this is one of the communication protocol which is used to provide access to remote systems. This is widely used, most popular services in Linux here. Now using SSH, one can access systems which is remotely located. SSH stands for Secure Shell, and this is the improved version of Telnet. In earlier days, Telnet was used to open connection to remote computers, but Telnet has got lot of
Okay, so now he is going to move to the another topic, the telnet and SSH connections. So that is the very important, the command. So first, I will give you the 5 minutes. Go to the Google and try to understand the concept of the telnet and SSH. Then we will continue. Okay, what I said, go to the Google and then search the information about the telnet and SSH and what is the difference between both of them. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I logged in from my mobile phone and my laptop. Sometimes my laptop got hanged and stopped working. So as a backup plan, I logged in my mobile phone also.
Okay. Uh, so please tell me what's the difference between telnet and SSH? So please, I'm talking with you.
Yes, sir.
So have you gone through the what is the difference between telnet and SSH?
Sir, Telnet, uh, Telnet uses the port. Sir, I'm just reading.
Sahil,
And I'm trying to understand.
Sahil, could you please explain telnet and SSH communication? Martin Sahil is not listening. Okay, the next is Amanveer. So what is the difference between telnet and SSH?
Yes, the telnet transfer the data in the simple, plain,
Okay.
and
Yes, Arjun, what about SSH?
It connected to the computer network to execute commands in remote machines.
Okay, we have a two options, telnet and SSH. Telnet means when two devices they communicate to each another in a plain text format, right? So when we are talking about the plain text format, so you can understand on the internet, there is no data secure, right? So we have the problem, right? So the any hackers they might hack the information, right? What about SSH? So there will be the communication between the devices in encrypted format. So encrypted means another language. So what that message is going. Komal, what happened? So when we're talking about the SSH, so the communication between the devices being encrypted. Encrypted means and other the format. So if anybody any hackers if they will hack the your message, so they cannot understand. So what is written? Is that clear? So I'm just telling about the most simplest, the words. Okay, so what is the SSH is more secured when we are in the terms of remote connection. So for example, you are an administrator. You want to access the device remotely through your network, right? So you want so nobody can hack the information. Maybe you are sending the sensitive information. So that time we are going to use the SSH connection. The point is clear to everyone? Please.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so
Okay, we will continue.
Of security flaws, lot of disadvantages. Based on that, SSH came into existence. SSH is considered to be one of the widely used and secure protocol in order to gain access to remote computer. Simple, we can run the command called SSH and remote system IP address. Let's say I want to go to 192.168.0.106. You see, what is my local IP address? What is my local system IP address? My local system IP address is 192.168.0.105. For practical demonstration, what I've done here, I've taken two systems over here. I've taken one Ubuntu machine, I've taken one CentOS machine. So let's see how these two machines can interact together, how you can open connection to remote computer being on one machine. So there you see, I'll simply run the command called SSH and the remote IP address here or remote system host name. You can either use IP address or the host name. There you see, this is my local system, Edureka 123 VirtualBox, and this is my remote system. What is my remote system? Server.example.com, and this remote system is having the IP address called 192.168.0.106. From Ubuntu machine, you want to gain access to CentOS here. This is how you need to provide. By default in SSH, there are different ways of authentications can be provided. The default behavior is password-based authentication. What do you mean by password-based authentication? In order to gain access to remote computer, one should provide a valid username and valid password. See here, SSH 192.1.
Okay, I'm going to stop here. So you have to go through tomorrow. So just understand the point. So when we want to access remotely the other device, the SSH is more reliable connection. So we will see the the configuration how we're going to do maybe tomorrow. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm giving you now the time is 11:17. So I give you the time till 11:30. So make sure so you will complete the commands what we have seen today, and I will start checking at 11:30. Is it
Yes,
okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, do we have to give the update and install new command?
Okay, do it. So no harm, right? It's very small, the package.
Yes, sir. It's not working for me also. It says it's a respiratory not found.
For me also, sir.
Error 104.
Okay, so what are the commands you can write down? So you can write down, or maybe you can show me. Then we will see what is the problem. Is that clear?
Oh, okay, sir.
Maybe the sometime you will see here the sudo command you have to also add. Did you add the sudo before?
No, sir. I can try
If you
now.
will, if you can write down the command sudo, then apt get the updates. I think it will work. If I'm not mistaken, please check and let me know.
Okay, sir. No, sir. It gives the same error.
Okay, never mind. I will look at it. Okay.
Yes. Sir.
Okay, Manjot, please show me that your activity. Manjot,
Sir, can you please able the screen
Apple?
sharing?
Apple?
Yes, because it's disabled.
Oh, I thought you want apple. No? You are hungry, maybe. No? Okay. Maybe in the stress, people, they are very hungry, right?
Just wait, sir. I am showing you.
Manisha, have you done? Manisha, have you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I think that Manish. Oh, Manjot. Okay, good. Okay, Manisha, please go ahead. Manisha, please go ahead. Okay, good. Next, Akash.
One second, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
There is
here
no
is the.
problem. Yeah. That's I want to see.
Okay, sir.
Okay, go show me the L. Go on the top. Go on the top. Top.
Sir, here. 404 not found.
Okay, what you can do? This is a server, I think. So this server maybe that due to the you have a network problem or some other issue you see here. So not found IP 43.255.166.254. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Your PC wants to try to download to connect this server, but maybe due to the maybe internet issue or something. Sometimes what happens? Yes, just for what you want to say. Okay.
Sir, but mine works. Sir, it may be from the Ubuntu side. They might have removed the updates from their respiratories.
The speed is looking good, but maybe we are talking about the destination server, right? From where it is you are going to connect. But
Sir,
there's something. Yeah, actually, there's sometimes it happens. So you are going to use Eureka, right?
Yes, sir.
They have already installed. Sometimes they already have the packages are already updated. If you will compare with the others one, they are blank. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Okay, the next Monisha. Okay, thank you. Shaina. Shaina. Okay, thank you. Sukhpreet. Sukhpreet.
Sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Please stop.
I already stopped, sir.
Okay, thank you. Jaspal, you're looking very tired. Everything is okay? You're stretching. Okay. From where you got this vaccine? India, they also giving which type of what you call it, the vaccine?
AstraZeneca.
Is it accepted by the Canadian government? So when you're going to travel? Oh yeah, so you have the second, you're fully vaccinated at least 14 days, right? Yeah, this is right. But there's no direct flight, right? When it is going to start? Okay. Okay, Harjot, please show me your outfit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to end the session here. So make sure tomorrow you should be well prepared for your quiz. So which is 7.5%. Okay. So make sure you will join in time. Okay. So anybody, because it's a 15 minutes quiz, and if you will late or something, then you are not allowed. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But sir, we need to confirm one thing, that how many question would be there and what criteria do we need to read or
What
go through
criteria
once
there
again?
is? All the topics what we have covered, so it will come in the quiz. We have a 15 questions. Just think
Okay.
about, very simple. For me, very simple formula. If you have a 15%, so you had the 30 questions. Multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. So 7.5%. So times 2. So 15 questions, multiple choice question. So is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have to start another class. So I'm going to end the session. Is there any other question? If you want to ask me, I'm here to answer. Neha, so make sure please fix your the net issue. So I think 50 times, that I allowed you to join the class.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, no, because it will also interrupt you the exam, quiz tomorrow. You understand? If you will disconnect it, so you lose the marks, right? So make sure you can fix the problem. Okay then, see you tomorrow.
Excuse me,
Take care.
sir.
Yes, Manjot.
Sir, please mark my attendance. I don't